Genomic signature of an avian Lilliput effect across the KPG extinction, in brief. An article written by Jacob Berv and Daniel Field. According to a 2016 study published in Public Library of Science 1, entitled "How Many Kinds of Birds Are There and Why Does It Matter?", scientists now estimate that there are over 18,000 bird species. Wow, that's a lot. From an evolutionary standpoint, how did such biodiversity come about, and when? While scientists jointly identify crowned birds as the most recent common ancestor, otherwise known as the species in which all present birds evolved from, they disagree, which can be expected, on the age of the clade, which in biological terms is comprised of the common ancestor and all of its offspring. Estimates range from over 160 million years to less than 75. If the KPG extinction happened around 66 million years ago, could it have played a role? Jacob Berv and Daniel Field seek to resolve this conflict by sharing the results of their recent study on avian evolutionary origins. Although undersampled, the avian fossil record, normally used to prove evolution, estimates common ancestry and a clade age much younger than what divergence time estimates. Reconciling the two indicates a period of acceleration in the avian molecular clock. This is where we introduce our friend, the Lilliput effect, a phenomenon in which body size among surviving generations is reduced after a mass extinction, according to a journal written by Harries and Knorr. Studying life history traits show that smaller body sizes correlate with shorter lifespans and earlier reproduction. The theory of molecular evolution and the metabolic theory of ecology suggest a correlation between decreases in body size with increased nucleotide substitution. In other words, as body size decreases, evolution occurs more rapidly because, frankly, changes in genetic frequencies occur more frequently. Berv and Field hypothesized that the Lilliput effect could explain discrepancies in the avian clade age by revealing an acceleration of the molecular evolutionary clock. They approached this problem starting at the root. Now, to determine if a mass extinction could have reduced the body sizes of crowned birds in their early development, Berv and Field used the fossil record and ancestral state reconstructions to map out body size statistics of different subclades. This diagram, Figure 1, recreated from the Figure 1 in Berv and Field's paper, summarizes their data collection. Berv and Field estimated the body size, in terms of mass, of various crowned bird fossils from the end of the Cretaceous period and early crowned birds fossils from subclades existing after the Cretaceous period. This figure shows significant decreases in body size around the KPG extinction event. The median mass of the extant species today is significantly lower than that of before the extinction event. So, life history traits are characteristics that affect an organism's life, like growth, reproduction, and survivorship. To determine if body size varies inversely with DNA substitution rates, Berv and Field compared various life history traits to avian DNA substitution rates and organized their findings in Figure 2 of their paper, recreated here. They found that regardless of other life history traits being controlled for or not, as adult body mass decreased, the substitution rates increased. All other life history traits, except for metabolic rate, were significantly correlated to substitution rates, only when all other life history traits were controlled for. This shows that changes in adult body mass can substantially account for changes in nucleotide substitution rates. In conclusion, the inverse correlation between substitution rates and body mass shows that the decrease in body size increases the rate of nucleotide substitution. So it is consistent that birds were relatively large before the KPG extinction, and the Lilliput effect played a role in the hidden acceleration of substitution rates. This means it is possible that the age of avian crowned group was possibly overestimated. If this is common in other lineages, it could resolve debates surrounding divergence of times across the tree of life. This experiment begs the question, Could impact of human activity like hunting and habitat destruction mirror the effects of the KPG extinction? If the Lilliput effect caused the organisms to decrease in size, had the KPG extinction not occurred, could we imagine ourselves being a couple sizes larger?